Hey, what's up everybody? HastetheDavid444 back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle with GleamShard from the Elite Divided. I've decided that I'm going to do Pokemon videos on Monday or Tuesday morning, and then on Fridays. Pretty much because it's a lot of work. Well, I don't want to say it's a lot of work, but a lot of time goes into these things, and a lot of like internet usage. So this is going to be the thing from now on. I'm more of just a Pokemon Black and White YouTuber now, so if you guys have something you think I should play or something like that, go ahead and let me know, and I'll look around to it. So, hope you guys enjoy this battle, and let's roll. Okay, everybody, so I'm leading off with my Hippowdon. This is a fairly new team. He's leading off with a Ferrothorn. I'm going to get my Sandstream up. We're both going to set up Stealth Rocks right here, because that's just what these are good for. They're good Stealth Rock leads. I'm going to go for an Earthquake right here. I didn't really think it was not going to do damage, but it doesn't really. It's going to go for a setup right there for Spikes, and I'm going to go for a Ice Fang. He's going to get the Toxic on me right here, and I'm kind of raging about it, because Toxic pretty much is a stall, like Hippowdon's weakness, so I'm going to go for another Earthquake right here, hoping, just praying that it's going to do damage. He continues to set up layers of Spikes. And I'm kinda... Spikes are annoying, especially on top of Stealth Rocks. So I keep going for Earthquakes right here, just praying I can knock it out eventually. Goes for another Spike setup, and things aren't looking very well for my team right now, for my entries when they come in. And things aren't looking good for Hippowdon right now with his, Toxic. So, brings in a Skamori. I go for an Earthquake being stupid. It's gonna go for a, I forget what he goes for right here. Oh, he goes for an Icy Wind. I didn't expect that at all, especially from a Skamori. So, I'm going to go for a Slack Off right here, get some of my health back to stop the effects of Toxic at least a little bit. And I think he's going to go for another... If memory serves correct. Oh, I'm going to get an Ice Fang right here. It's going to freeze. He was not happy about that freeze at all. He kept complaining on the boards for me to stop freezing his team. But unfortunately, I don't think the freeze lasts very long, and Hippowdon's probably not going to last much longer either. Thaws out, goes for a Whirlwind, kind of a relief there, and brings out my Salamence. Going to take some Stealth Rock damage, and not going to get the Spikes damage, which is nice. I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump right here. I don't know what I was doing. I think I misclicked. It's going to set up a Roost right here, bring it back to full health. I'm going to go for a Flamethrower right here, which is going to do a ton of damage, bring it down to its sturdy ability. And that didn't make me very happy, but it's what the hey. Goes for a Icy Wind right here again. I'm somehow going to live it, which shocked me, by all means. And I'm going to leave me with 17 HP, and I'm going to have enough to take another Flamethrower and pretty much get rid of it. And unfortunately, that's the end of my Salamence, too. But I remember my Reuniclus, he's going to bring in his Dust Noir, and this is where things get a little bit ridiculous. I guess he expected me to do my normal Trick Room setup, but I don't. I go for a Shadow Ball here instead. It's going to go for a Pain Split here on the next turn, which isn't really much. I'm not really shocked by Pain Split much anymore, because I expect it off of Dust Noir and Dusclops. I go for another Shadow Ball, and that's going to do a ton of damage. He takes a leftover heal, and gonna go for another Pain Split, and since we're both running low on health, it's not gonna take a ton from me. Go for a third or fourth Shadow Ball right there, and that's gonna be enough with the crit to knock it out. And my taunt finally is gone. Thank God. It's gonna bring in his Gimme a Life, which is his Blastoise, and I'm gonna set up a Recover right here to get me to full health almost. Gonna go for a Dragon Tail. This freaking Blastoise trolls me so hard the rest of this round, pretty much. Brings out my Toxicroak with Dragon Tail, and gonna go for a Brick Break right here. I don't know why Brick Break of all things. I guess pretty much anything I have isn't gonna do much. Goes for a Roar, brings my Escavalier out. It's gonna take Stealth Rock and Spike damage, since I think he got all 5 layers of spikes up. It's gonna be a ton of damage. It's gonna go to sleep right here, and this is where the trolling of my entire team begins. I gotta give him credit. This is the most frustrating moveset I've ever seen on a Pokemon in my life, and he's somehow gonna live after all that. And gosh, I don't know how many times this thing circles the drain, but he goes for a Sleep Talk here, and he's just gonna start Dragon Tailing my team out, and they're gonna take damage. How he continues to live, I will never understand. because let's face it, he was pretty much knocked out right there. But he's going to go for another Sleep Talk after my Reuniclus gets brought in. Goes for another Dragon Tail, and that's going to sweep out and bring in my Quagsire. I love this thing. This thing's so derp. It's ridiculously awesome. But that's not the point, and he's going to wake up this turn and go for another rest. I think I saw this, and I was like, are you kidding me? But I'm going to go for an Earthquake right here. It's not going to do a ton of damage. It's going to do moderate, but nothing gigantic. And I think I get an... Oh, he's going to go for another Sleep Talk, and it's going to go for a Roar. Going to bring out my Toxicroak again. Going to take the damage from everything. And I'm going to go for, I think, another Brick Break on this next turn. And that's still not going to be good enough to knock Blastoise out. Seriously, this is the most frustrating Pokemon I've ever fought in my life. Goes for a Dragon Tail and brings up my Hippowdon. This really wasn't very good because that was just kind of cannon fodder. Which I guess is good because that gives me the chance to bring in something that's at least going to be able to do a little bit of damage, which is what Reuniclus is for. Switches out, brings out a Chansey, or no, not Chansey, Blissey. I'm going to go for Psyshock right here. I'm going to one-shot this Blissey with Life Orb and all that fun stuff because this thing has 0 defense EVs, and Psyshock's a physical type special move. Going to bring in Lone Cash again, which is his Ferrothorn, and I'm going to get Psyshock off, and this is pretty much the end of the battle for Ferrothorn. It did its job. It trolled me hard, and it's going to go for a Power Whip, and then this next move is going to be the end of the line. And I think all that's left now is his Blastoise. So I'm actually going to... Oh, no, he brings in his Throw. Yeah, I had to think what the Pokemon's called. Throw. I go for a Psyshock right here. It's going to one-shot it again. And I think all that he has left is his Blastoise. And that's pretty much going to be the end for it because it's asleep. So that's going to be the end of the battle, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I now am a part of the YouTube... I don't know if I'm AdSense or whatever the share thing is that they do. So I will see you guys later, Monday or Tuesday, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later.